people have been wondering, what is it about Queen May's divorce? What about Yul Edochie? He recently with his Ijele, she birthed a baby girl. Yul Edochie had promised us, and he made it public. He had made it clear to us that he wants a replacement for Daniela. And Daniela, of course, obviously, she's hurt, but she is definitely happy with what's going on in mommy's life and in her own life. Bagging endorsement and living life as maybe not as they expect, but at least struggling, suffering like what some of these terrible people were expecting. They were thinking that, Yul Edochie and Judy Austin, they had their plan. They thought that they were on top of their game. They felt that everything is going to come together for their own good against Mary. They felt that Mary had lost her business, her job, and what else? What else? What else? Like she was going to suffer. She was going to be in disarray. Like her life was going to be to drop. That was their thought. Not until they found out that Grace is not a respecter of where you used to be or whatever. No, Grace can pick anybody up from anywhere and settle you. And it does that through the help, through the hands, legs, faculties of human being. Now let us go to the major that is on ground. It's about setting the record straight on Queen May's divorce. And this is coming from the legal advisor to Mary. A call for understanding and patience. According to the legal team, he said he felt compelled to address those who seem overly fixated on the finalization of Queen May's divorce. And I don't blame those who are fixated on it. It is because of their love for Queen May, her resilience, and her story. And it's not about the polygamy that Yul Edochie brought up. It's about how Yul Edochie acted. He acted insensitive. He acted wicked. He acted bad. In fact, Yul Edochie didn't care if his children got hurt. Yul Edochie didn't care about it. He wasn't interested in how bad his children felt to him. As long as Mary did not agree, and as long as things are not working for him the way he wants it, he can as well bring down anybody. Now, this post is about this finalization of Queen May's divorce. A divorce case involves 4 key issues. 1, the solution of the marriage and the right to remarry. 2, optimal arrangements for the children, including custody, visitation rights. These are the rights: visitation right and child support. 3, division of marital property. And 4, damages. And in this case, damages against set on Judy for adultery with Yul Edochie, and of course Yul Edochie too. Now, the question a lot of people want to ask is this: is it the fault of Judy? Can she pretend and say, look, I didn't know that she's married. No, I didn't know she's married. I met him, he said he's not. All of that. Many appear to overlook the division of marital property. And also, many also are overlooking the optimal arrangement for the children. That's custody, visitation, and child support. This has been the bone. It has been the bone of contention between Mary and Yul Edochie, among other issues. But these are the most important. Now, divorce is easy to dissolve and all of that, but the most difficult to resolve is this that I've mentioned: division of marital property and optimal arrangement for children. This is what Yul Edochie and Mary could not resolve between themselves. Yul Edochie wants to do anyhow Yul Edochie wants to do, and Mary was not going to have it. Now, every divorce case is unique, and the progress of it, the end of it, depends on specific situation, events, facts. Now, in Queen May's case, I believe strongly that significant strides have been made. Even the lawyer said, look, significant strides have been made because the parties have reached agreement on issues of 2 and 3, and a working arrangement is in place. What remains is issue 1. And what is issue 1? The solution of the marriage and the right to remarry. Yul Edochie has moved on, as we all can see. The day he agreed and accepted that polygamy is not going to work, it's not going to happen, the day he finally agreed and he knew within himself that Mary has moved on, the day he got to understand that there is no going back, the day he understood, the day it became clear to him that his children are no longer loving him or seeing him as that mentor, that father, that person that they valued and all of that. The day he realized all of that, I think he found peace. He found peace. Now, the part of damages against Judy for adultery and all of that, well, plus or minus, they will be like, we are skip makers, we didn't do this. But Yul Edochie publicly is professing love for Judy. That's the truth of it. Now, people, some people are focused on just the solution of the marriage, and of course, it can be frustrating focusing on just that alone, like, oh, the solution of the marriage, let the marriage come to an end. People definitely will be preoccupied with it, the timeline of it, the dissolution of the marriage, how come it's taking this long. And it's not as if Mary is in a form of bondage because her divorce hasn't been finalized. In reality, May is free to live her life. The only limitation is her inability to remarry, which is not a priority at this moment. I don't think Mary is looking for another man to marry. She spent all her life with Yul Edochie. Why would she then be looking for another man to bear his last name, his surname, and have another man? I think she has come on, she definitely won't be thinking of marriage or being wife to someone, That's the truth of it. But then people are hoping somehow to hear a rumor, a gossip, something, that connects her, like, yes, Mary, she has finally won because she has found another man, another husband. At times, you might even have that thought that, okay, you know what, let me compare Yul Edochie and this new partner regarding or looking at wealth, attractiveness. Oh, he's Odogu silencer. Look at Yul Edochie, look at his bald head, look at his coconut head, it's not even handsome. This guy, they say, is the CEO of this. People want to, she found a better man with 3 children alive. Let's say in total, after giving birth to 3 children, she's still able to keep her attractiveness, her beauty, and she found someone else. Calm down. Those lawyers are competent. The case is progressing according to Mary's legal team. It might not be the fastest divorce process, but there is no need for this level of obsession. Just the other day, according to the legal team, he said, one individual insulted me for not resolving the divorce case quickly. If you cannot maintain a disciplined and understanding perspective on the situation, you are not helping me. Rather, you are being disruptive. I think Mary is not really bothered about, yes, she wants to be out of this, she wants to be out of that, but I don't think any of these things are, apart from, of course, she said, I don't want to be with this dude anymore. You have pitched your tent where you want to pitch it. We are not going to share. We are not going to parley. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Just move on, man. It is fine. It is fine.